So are you crying in the corner because the new speed comp has your defense list in shambles? It's full of red and you can't get up? Well, do I have the solution for you? I have not one, not two, but three solutions that could potentially stop this new speed comp. So yeah, guys, we're gonna hop into a couple of the teams now. They're kind of sussy, some of them, and they work. They work, and I'll show you how all three of them work here in this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into the third best team now. This team is gonna be using Pure Vanilla Cookie, BTS Cookie, Moonlight, Madeline, and Saber Cookie with the treasure of Robes, Attack Scroll, and Whistle. Hopping into the toppings now, Saber is gonna be using full solid almonds, just with a focus on damage resist and attack speed. You want to make sure that she has one of the highest attack speeds on the team, and you also want to make sure that her cooldown is over 2.9%, so she's getting a 3-second start for the battle. On Madeline, we're running 3 raspberries and 2 almonds with a focus on damage resist and attack speed. These are the main 2 things you need to focus on, and make sure he has one of the 2 highest attack speeds on the team, so he's getting the robe buff and also the saber buff as well. On Moonlight, we're running full almonds, just really with a focus on damage resist. This is the only thing you need to worry about. Just go full send damage resist. That's all you need. On Pure Vanilla Cookie, we're running 4 almonds and 1 Swift Chocolate with a focus on damage resist and cooldown. Now you want to try to bump up cooldown and damage resist as high as possible. Preferably you want your cooldown over 11%, but if you can't get there, then 10% is fine too. Also, obviously, make sure you have over 40% damage resist. Even if this doesn't work for you, you can run full almonds. You just might die more depending on the timing of the other team. I found this set to work the best though. Also, if you can, try to get some crit and attack as well. This will help them do some crit heals and stuff like that. Alright guys, with the team set up, let's go ahead and hop into our first match here against Prince. We'll be using him as our test subject today because he's one of the only people on my friends list that's actually using the new speed comp. So let's go ahead and hop into it and see how it does. Now, I will say guys, this team is really only good for speed comp. If you don't use this against speed comp, don't use this against scam comp. This is literally just built for speed comp. I put it on this spot on the list because it is one of the easier teams to build, even though it is using Moonlight Cookie. I know a lot of people do have Moonlight Cookie available to them, or some people have Moonlight Cookie available to them anyways. And just the requirements overall as far as like ascensions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why we're using this today. So yeah, as you can see here guys, we beat him in his defense, and yeah, we absolutely slapped him and clapped him. Let's take a look at the actual damage numbers here. 7 million damage from Madeline Cookie, absolutely snapped off there. Almost 8 million. That would be cool if we got there, but we didn't. Also, I guess I should mention we do have Madeline at plus 10 candy, so you might need that too. He'll do a lot more damage at plus 10 candy. But before we hop into our second best team, guys, make sure you zippity zappity that subscribe button because we're trying to push 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We're almost there. We're less than 100 away, so maybe hit the subscribe button. Only like 5% of you guys are actually subscribed. Okay, guys, we'll go back to the video whenever you hit it. I'm just trolling. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the second best team now. Alright guys, so talking about the second best team now, it's going to be using Hollyberry, Saber, Madeline, Wildberry actually, and also Pure Vanilla Cookie. Treasures that are the exact same as what we used before, and toppings for the most part are the exact same. I'll show you the toppings for both Hollyberry and Wildberry Cookie, but if you want to see the other toppings, just go back to the previous part to see those toppings there, or I'll just do a brief overview real quick. Alright, so as far as Hollyberry goes, we're running full almonds with a focus just on damage resist. This damage resist is actually kind of low for what it is, so if you can push it higher, preferably over 45% for Hollyberry, but yeah, that's the toppings for her. Here are Saber Cookies if you want to pause and look at it. As far as Wildberry goes, we're using full almonds just with really a focus on damage resist and some attack. You want to make sure that Wildberry's base attack stat is higher than that of Madeline's Cookie, so if you do use this team against any Stardust comps, he will end up targeting Wildberry instead of that, because this team can be used against those Capsaicin and Holly comps. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about this stat right here. This attack of 55,264. It needs to be higher than Madeline, which is at 54,758. You just want to make sure that attack stat is higher than Madeline, so he's not getting targeted. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this match here against Mr. Princeless. Alright, now the reason why this team does work pretty well against this team is because of Wildberry's stun. They have nothing for stun prevention, so that means that they do get stunned pretty easily, and it kind of nullifies them from using their abilities on time, or timing their abilities anyways. And also Wildberry inherently just has, you know, a higher defense stat than everyone else, or than most of them, so he does survive a bit longer from those Stardust. Now this team does get cooked by BTS Cookie, so don't use BTS because you'll lose for probably so. Now finally guys, we're on to the third team, the team that I think is best against the speed comp, and honestly my favorite team because it uses Mala Sauce Cookie. Yeah. Mala Sauce Cookie is being used now. So guys, on this team, we're going to be using, of course, Mala Sauce, Madeline, Saber, Capsaicin, and we're going to be using Pure Vanilla Cookie With all the same treasures we used before, let's go over the toppings though. Every single cookie you see on this team that was in one of the previous parts had the same exact toppings. Here's Saber cookies real quick. Capsaicin is going to be running full raspberry though, with just a focus on damage resist and attack. That's really all you need to focus on with him. Mala is going to be running full almonds just with a focus on damage resist, because her attack is actually higher than that of Madeline's, or mine 5A is anyways. It's higher than Madeline's base attack stat, so it helps a lot. And also she's tanky. And then I also have her level 10 candy, which you don't necessarily need. It does help out a little bit for that extra bit of damage resistance, but not needed for sure. You do want her candy though. You do want her candy though. Here are Madeline's toppings again. And finally, here are PV's toppings right here. Alright guys, so hopping into our test match against our stinky little test subject here, using this comp right here. Now this comp is good for both the speed comp, and it's also good for the Hollyberry Capsaicin comp as well. I use it for this comp, of course, because it's pretty good for this comp. But yeah, overall it is pretty good for both comps. Now if Capsaicin does not die, you will not get the HP buff from the whistle. So if you have too much damage resistance on them, it can cuck you sometimes, because it won't give your Amon cookie the extra health that they need to survive the rest of the fight. So it can cuck you sometimes depending on how much damage they take, but as you can see, we got a pretty easy victory there. So yeah, we're gonna hop into the match. I can show you how this team works against the old Capsaicin comp as well. Instead of just like showing you guys the speed comp, show how it works here too. So yeah, this team is really effective because it has 2 DPS, or it has 2 cookies on the team anyways, that have a higher attack than Madeline. So that means Stardust is going to be targeting those 2 cookies the whole time, that being Mollasauce and Capsaicin cookie. Capsaicin having immortality can usually squeeze an extra attack out of Stardust cookie, so it does help out a lot. And also for some reason Mala is just really tanky. For no reason whatsoever, which is pretty nice. And as you can see, we completely cleaved through that team. Mr. 211, bye-bye. See you later, loser. Anyways, yeah, we won. Easy clap. And that's why I think this team is a superior team, because it works both against the new speed comp and it works against the old Capsaicin comp as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope everyone enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts about these teams, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you know how to beat the old scam comp, or the new scam comp, I should say, with the Black Pearl in the back, yeah, leave that in the comments below too. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on how to beat that. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one later. Bye-bye. I'm going to keep doing this bit. I'm going to keep saying bye-bye until you guys actually leave the video. Bye. If you got to this part, then I have a special treat for you. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay, now guys, the special treat for you is at 1,000 subscribers, we'll be baking cookies that look like Cookie Run characters. So, yep, there we go. There's your special little treat for waiting a little bit extra longer. That was weird. Anyways, bye.